On this slide, I want to show you how to quickly make custom icons and how to make images like that, placed in custom shapes and with custom colorful borders. Hello, welcome. In the next slide design we will prepare. You can notice I have some text boxes prepared here, and I'll show you several techniques how you can upgrade them now. I go to Insert, Shapes, and I use a circle. I want to place small circles here. I would also like to draw an arrow out of it, but if I go to Insert, Shapes, and use the original shape from PowerPoint, this arrow is really edgy. You can't really make the edges rounded. It almost never looks good. So another thing you can do, you can go to Insert, Shapes, and use different shapes. For example, if I'll use this shape, I make the corners just a bit more rounded. I copy it 2 times. Now I rotate it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, one too much. Okay. And I kinda created an arrow out of it. I'll delete this arrow. I take the circle, I make the circle bigger by holding the Shift key. Okay, like this. Now, to cut them out, I can subtract it. Select the last one, 1, 2, merge shapes, and go to subtract. This way, I created a really unique icon with an arrow towards the right side. Now I make it smaller, no outline, and I add a few colors. Now will come the interesting part, where I'll show you how to make a slide completely unique. I go to Insert, Shapes, and I use a simple rectangle shape. I make several shapes, so it will look custom, not regular. I copy it over, I extend it a little bit, maybe like this. I copy it once again, I make it a bit longer, just so I achieve a really custom shape, which you can't normally find in PowerPoint. Maybe this bigger, so the edges are not as big. To the right. Alright, now this will cover this portion of the screen. I select all 3 of them by shift clicking on them, merge shapes, and I union them. Now this is one completely new, unique shape inside of PowerPoint. I go right click, format shape, I'll use my picture or texture fill, and I'll ask you to fill this object out with an image. Go to File, select an image, and fill it out with an image. Now I can select Shape Outline, No Outline to get rid of the basic outline. Now watch what unique can you do. Instead of only working with the fill options, you can work with the line options. By going to the line options, you can select Gradient Line, and this will create a nice gradient color. Now, what is so unique here? Watch what can you prepare here. I'll have only 3 colors. The first gradient, eyedropper, click, maybe the first color. The next color, eyedropper, click, the yellow one. Next color, eyedropper, click towards the red one. Now I can shift those colors around, and in the width options, I make it much wider. For example, to 5 points. Now watch how unique this already looks. Maybe it's a bit too thick, so I go 4 points, and I see there's too much of green. So I shift the yellow, and then I can work with the angle. If something is not right and you have too much of green, go to the bucket and work with the angle. The angle will allow you to adjust the coloristic. Now the green is on the right side and the red is here on the top. Maybe I want to even have more red, so I shift it here, and it works better with this photograph. Now, can you notice how unique does this look? We have a custom shape, and we additionally have a custom outline around it. Thank you very much for listening to me in this lesson. I hope this was informative, and see you in the next one.